excited to just to have it on the air, and be like, Mom, look, I'm on the radio.
Yeah, I know. It's just
Still, though.
like a G6 on 88.1 WCRX. It's the Spaceboy George here on the Sunrise Launch, and that last one was a favorite song of a good friend of mine and a local hip-hop artist who I have here in the studio today, CYRUSON. Welcome aboard. Welcome to WCRX.
Oh, it's good to be here. Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, it's nice to see you, man. So I wanted to talk about a few things here because I brought your song in for Homegrown Sundays, and we have that queued up in a second. But that's from your latest EP from, was it this year or last year? This year, right? Yes, Lab, Scream Through the Anxiety, correct?
Right, yeah. So that's the song called Raining Knives Sideways. And I've been notified, and I've also heard it here at WCRX that it's been playing. And, I'm just super, excited to have it on the air, and be like, Mom, look, I'm on the radio.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
it's just...
Yeah, I noticed you were before you were on air. You were curious about what the title meant.
I'm very curious. Yeah, because when you were first showing me your music, I was like, that's a very unique title, and I love my unique titles. I love when you get songs called like Ziggy Stardust or something like we were just talking about. So so please tell me, like, what is the story behind that one?
So this one actually is pretty near and dear to my heart, as all my songs are, but. This was written during a time where I was exploring genre. I was exploring different choices in composition, and my original genre is hip hop. But I was, going into the just a singer-songwriting genre. Maybe branching out into like some rock, some funk, all different kinds of things. And along that process, I happened to come up with this song, which is pretty different from what I normally did. And I wrote it in the wintertime. So, if you are outside in the wintertime, the wind is blowing, especially here in Chicago where it's like freezing.
Oh yeah, it was bad this morning.
Oh yeah.
It snowed on Halloween.
Right. That's another thing, right? So, how Chicago weather gets. So when I was standing outside one day or, going out for my walk, I noticed that the wind and the snow or rain sometimes felt like sharp on the side
knives
of the face.
raining sideways. Okay.
Right,
yeah, that makes so much sense.
Yeah. So this song was originally supposed to be written about a romance, about a love, about somebody in the wintertime, about, your memories together, and about how you want to get away sometimes, but you just can't. And it's like everything about just that relationship and the weather. The weather just complements it. It's what makes you think of it. It's what brings you back to it. Every season, every year, it's there.
That biting cold, yeah. And I wanted to ask about that, and I'm glad you cleared that up for me finally. But I also wanted to ask about your name, not just the song name, but your name, because I know we talked about it before. CYRUSON, Son of the Sun, which I admit I only knew that because of the Pokemon character.
Right.
But I'm wondering, like, did you see your name and like you knew that meant Son of the Sun, so you're like, okay, might as well just go with it here, or was there something about the sun that you really connected with and you felt like grateful that lined up that way?
Yeah, so that CYRUSON is actually my my real name. It was given to me by my mother and my grandfather, and they actually created the name. So originally my mom was thinking of Cyrus, so just the sun, and my grandfather and her were talking and were like, CYRUSON is a wonderful name. So we'll go with CYRUSON. And it's sort of like the son of the sun, which is Cyrus is the sun. It means the sun in Persian. And then son, like if you would say Johnson, Peterson, like son of.
Yes, yeah.
Son. And in terms of my artist name, it was my real name. I knew the meaning, and it lined up with what I wanted to do with music so much, because really what I wanted to do was aim to brighten the day and bring positive energy. And it sounds corny, but it's what music
No,
is.
I mean, like, the sun, I mean, it's the foundation of all life.
Right.
I mean,
That's great.
we wouldn't be here without it. And I'm a space nerd, obviously.
yeah.
So here on the Sunrise Launch, I guess we're all space nerds.
We fit right together.
Oh yeah, it's perfect. And there was a couple other things. So yeah, we talked about the name of this song, but we also talked earlier about your inspirations. And it was such, every time I told people, they always had the same thoughts that I had when you told me. It's such a interesting like very all over the place. There was Far East Movement, which we just heard, Linkin Park, and Dr. Dre.
Yes.
And it's just, and then I was listening to Scream Through the Anxiety on the train this morning, and there was one, I literally just forgot the name. I was just listening to it. Leonardo's
Empire.
Leonardo's Empire. Yeah. And there's also like a bit of Latin in that one. And there's kind of like these Sinatra-like vocals. So it's just, you get from a lot. But for those three specifically that you told me about, I wanted to ask, like, what was it about each one that that made those your top?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because a lot of those influences were from my mom. So music-wise, a lot of my influences, a lot of my musical tastes, accentuations, nuances, they're all from my mom, because she had this huge playlist of songs because she's an avid music lover. And I would just, whenever in the car, I would just shuffle that, play that. There are a few songs I would like bookmark and come back to. These are like all on like this USB drive, like back in the day.
Oh my God.
And yeah, so basically, I can't say that I'm like super hardcore deep into a particular artist. And I'm not going to, pretend to be like, a fake fan or something. When I say I was influenced by these artists, I was influenced by mainly a few of their key songs. And so, for example, Far East Movement, like a G6,
yes.
Rocketeer, those songs were my jam growing up. And it made me feel like I was flying, and it made me feel like I was in a different space. I would just, lower the car window, have it bumping. It would just feel so good. And Linkin Park, definitely I had a little phase back in the day. But even before then, I just loved, like Numb, In the End, just like the classic songs that everyone, I guess, knows, but, I love them all the same. Dr. Dre, a little bit more in depth. So that was a big key in starting my career in hip hop.
Oh yeah, I could hear, when I was listening to it this morning, I could definitely hear the Dr. Dre and the production the most.
So, just straight up 2001, like that album is just legendary. It's crazy.
It's
and
classic.
Anybody in hip hop will tell you that is a classic. It's certified. And it's been a big inspiration production wise. And also just like as a vocalist as well, because you can see all the different vocal deliveries that happen on the project with artists like Eminem, Exhibit, Snoop Dogg. Everybody's on there, and Dr. Dre just pieces it together in just a masterful way. And I aim to do that as a producer in the future as well. So these artists, they've come together and inspired me. Another one is Michael Jackson, because I've heard.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, every artist knows that they've been inspired some way or another. But Michael Jackson was huge because my mom had this huge library of Michael Jackson songs, and I would just listen to them for hours on end. And I guess that influenced my diversity in music taste and music creation as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm sure you saw the music videos too, those classics. I watched the music video for Thriller like on repeat, the moment I discovered what YouTube was.
I used to want his jacket so bad. Like I need that jacket.
I may or may not be moderately inspired by him with the way I dress, if you know. That not today. I've got my flannel today, but I mean that space jacket, but it's just who doesn't like Michael Jackson. I was playing the Billie Jean actually on the show the other week, and like my brother texted me like while he was preparing for one of his classes, like, yeah, Michael Jackson. I'm like, yeah. Everyone loves Michael Jackson, especially you. So that's good to hear. Wonderful that you cleared all that up for us. So well, yeah, without further ado, this is his song Raining Knives Sideways by yes. And don't forget to follow CYRUSON on Spotify and SoundCloud. Oh, because I understand you have something big coming, don't you?
That's right. So I have a new song coming out this month. So the exact date is not determined, but it is for sure this month. It is called Who Called a Tiger, or in Korean, Damhohoji. It is a song that I've written in Korean, and I produced myself as well. So Damhohoji means, it's an ancient Korean proverb, and in simple terms it means, if you call, even the tiger will come. So a little backstory, the tiger was regarded as a mythical creature in ancient Korean times. So it was basically a testament to saying, if you wish for something, both positive and negative, you will receive it. So be careful what you wish for, be careful what you say, be careful where you tread. All of these meanings sort of wrap up into it. And it was a good way for me to set the tone as in terms of my goals, and also to any haters out there. If you wish for it, it'll come. I'm going to blow you out of the water. And it's sort of that aggressive, just like my inner energy just coming out, spilling over the track. And I just had a lot of fun creating it. I hope that you guys will take a listen to it. It'll be out on all platforms, just like Spaceboy here mentioned. It'll be on Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, all of where you can find music. And my Instagram, by the way, is CYRUSONCHO. That's CYRUSONCHO on Instagram. And you can find all my music and links in the bio.
Yes, thank you for spelling that one out. I was going to here. So yes, be sure to follow him on Spotify, Instagram. Spotify and Instagram, Apple Music, SoundCloud for all the wonderful music coming out. But right now you have an EP out, Screen Through the Anxiety. And here is one of the songs from it that I really liked, Raining Knives Sideways by CYRUSON Show here on 88.1 WCRX.
I think of you in the wintertime, so beautiful, but it rains knives outside. I recall being ill-advised to hold on to you like nothing else at all. Oh, don't you regret what you did to me? Don't you pray for forgiveness? Hey, it's not the way that you treated me, it's the way you left me out there to hang. Don't matter how and where, don't matter at 2 or 3, I can't deny you and I is, baby, what I need. You take my breath and my mind's at, the closer you get to me. I can't deny you, baby. Give me, baby, what I need. 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 The closer you get to me. Give me, baby, what I need. Give me, baby, what I need. Give me, baby, what I need. The closer you get to me. Baby, don't you realize the dirty, nasty things you said? You tore and broke a man's one heart, left him standing with the shrapnel in his arms. Hey, don't you regret what you did to me? Don't you pray for forgiveness? It's not the way that you treated me, it's the way you left me out there to hang. I need you to break this silence again. I can't take a second anymore. Where are you when I need you? Are you really gone from my life? No, I need you. I need you. I need you to break. I need you. I need you to break. Break this silence once again. Don't matter how and where, don't matter at 2 or 3, I can't deny you and I is, baby, what I need. You take my breath and my mind's at, the closer you get to me. I can't deny you, baby. Give me, baby, what I need. 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 The closer you get to me. Give me, baby, what I need. Give me, baby, what I need. Give me, baby, what I need. The closer you get to me.